is that when things start to go wrong, when you do something he doesn't like, or give him rules that he doesn't like, or ask him to be quiet, he is going to put you all over social media. He will out all of your personal things that he's seen in your house or that's happened between you guys. He will blow you up everywhere and make you look like the bad guy. And that's what he will do for weeks. He's falsely accused nurses and doctors of SAing him in hospitals just to get attention. I mean, the list goes on, and I know that you've said you've only watched him for a couple months. There are people that have watched him for years. He still brings up stuff that has happened to him years ago just to get people to constantly feel bad for him. He has a victim mentality where all he does is do the poor me, when I was younger this happened, look at these pictures, hear my wheelchair story. He's constantly like that. And I'm telling you, the minute you let this guy into your house, it is going to go downhill for you quick. And this life that you know, because you seem like a really, really good guy with a good heart, but this life that you know that's quiet is not going to be quiet for very long. It is going, mark my word, within the first couple weeks, your life is going to be upturned. It is not going to be the same. This guy will use you as much as he can, and in the end, he's going to take what you have or what little kindness you've given him, and he's going to end up back with Mariah, and that's how this is going to go. And all this kindness that you've done is for nothing, because that's how it is. He's a complete drug addict. And when he gets there, he's going to need to find somewhere to get what he needs to keep himself going, which is not just happiness and kindness. This guy needs this stuff to keep going, and he's going to look for it. He's going to bring that to your home. And even though you put rules in place, even though you say you're not going to allow this and that, Nick doesn't care, because he only cares about Nick. He refers to himself in the third person. Okay, this guy is the most narcissistic person that you will ever meet. And you're about to get so used that you won't know what to do with yourself after. And besides that, you're going to be put everywhere. I don't know if you've ever looked at Reddit. And Reddit, Nick will tell you, oh, Reddit is bad and Reddit is this. But on there, you will find everything that you don't know about Nick on there, including all of his mugshots. This is a grown-ass man that physically hurts women, that mentally hurts women, and does the same thing to men. It does not end with him. His own family he has hurt. Anyone that's tried to help him, he has hurt. He doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't have the capability to care about anybody but himself. And I'm telling you, even though you tried to do this as a nice thing today, this is going to come back and bite you in the ass, because it's not going to end well. And everybody deserves a second chance, but this is Nick's 580th chance. He blames everything on chats and Reddit, why he gets doxxed. He does this to himself without a care in the world for anybody else, including Mariah. Mariah's not innocent in this. She has a lot of issues herself. They shouldn't be together because they're toxic. But a huge part of that issue is Nick himself. It is absolutely disgusting for anyone that's watched him. We all know what he's like. He might have 5 or 6 people in the comments that are like, oh, Nick, you're great and what a good second chance this is for you. But I'm telling you right now, this is going to come back on you, and you're going to regret ever extending your hand to somebody else.
No, I appreciate your honesty. I'm starting to see it from, I don't know, it's hard to, it sucks when you're wrong.
And I don't want to tell you you're wrong, and I know that he's on a bus and he's on the way there. I get that. But honestly, for the type of life that you have, you're not ready for what's about to happen. And you have to look at it. Men have tried to take Nick in before with Nick's promises of whatever, or that he's going to get a job, he's going to do this. If he was able to do that, Jeff, he would have done it where he lives. He would have done it when he had an apartment. He would have done it everywhere else. Coming to Maine is not going to make Nick change. Coming to Maine is not going to be, oh, I'm going to help Nick and I'm going to make him see the light. Many people have tried. Many people have sent him hundreds of dollars to fund him getting better, to getting a place, to getting clothes, doing whatever. But Nick doesn't care because he is nothing but a selfish, narcissistic drug addict. And that's what he is. And he's going to drag you now into this. He's going to fully drag you into this with him and disrupt your life and affect your life. And then you're going to have social media and the people trolling you and hounding you for doing this, because nobody learns when it comes to not helping Nick and letting him hit rock bottom.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, oh my God. I appreciate you.
And if you can realize, we all know that he called you when you said boxes were open, okay? So none of us are stupid. So we know that he called you and definitely told you to shut down the boxes. Because you're having a good time, you were opening boxes, and I'm going to tell you 100%, Nick would never open boxes and let people say what I am saying right now. We would be blocked and dropped because he can't handle anything. So we know he told you to shut down the boxes, but that's just the start. He's going to control everything you do. He's going to make sure he takes over. And when you want to kick him out, it's going to be police involvement. And you're a man that's been with police. You don't need police at your door because Nick's called and falsely accused you of this and that. He's falsely accused men of SA, of sexual assault before, when they haven't done anything. And then he's admitted for doing it. Like, you are opening yourself to a world that you don't want to be in. And I can't tell you what to do, but as hard as it is, I would tell Nick to turn his ass around and go back to where he came from, because you are going to regret this in a couple weeks. I'm telling you, with everything in me, just from one human to another, what you're doing is going to be totally See, and that's him right now, because he is, trust me, he is losing it because somebody is up here saying what he would never let anybody say.
Yeah.
He can't, Jeff, he can't even be in hotels. He can't be in bars. He doesn't hold down jobs longer than 2 weeks. He doesn't have it in him. Like, he absolutely doesn't. He laughs at the fact that he gets put on mental health holds, and he thinks it's hilarious. He's bipolar, yes, and my heart goes out to anyone suffering with mental health issues, but he refuses to take meds. He refuses to get help. He refuses to admit that he has a serious drug problem. He's that pumped up on steroids and kratom and anything else and that's the least bit of his worries, and the least bit of what you have coming into your home. And I'm telling you that. And people have tried. His family, his sisters, his mother, everyone. Those are people that actually he knows that love him, but he doesn't care. The grocery store. He went in and tore up a grocery store because he was that drugged out. They had to take him. I know that you're getting anxiety because he's calling and he's going to blow that phone up because you're letting this happen. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't have sent a Galaxy if I really didn't care and want to tell you what you were honestly in for. And this is coming from someone who's watched Nick for 2 years now. I'm a part of Bad Chat. It's, we've had fun, and that's what we do, because Nick is just someone that he will not get anything through his head. Like, he won't get it. And Jeff, I'm honestly worried about you. Your mental health is going to take a downturn. And when police show up at your door charging you with false charges because Nick is not liking something that you're doing in your house, or that you don't want him there anymore, then you're going to say, why on earth did I ever do this? This is one of the worst decisions that you could make in your life. And that's not even exaggerating it.
No, I understand.
So I just really want
It's
to.
one of those things where you're like, you try to help people and like all at the same time you realize the reality of it, and then you have it all thrown back at you.
Just Nick, hang on. You can flip out in a second. But this is just, and I think that you honestly, you just have a big heart. You're a kind guy. You've seen a guy struggling. You've maybe watched him for a couple months and thought, oh, I really just want to help him. I want to be the guy that helps him, give him a fresh start. But I'm telling you, this guy's had 400 fresh starts, and every time he didn't give a shit. And he's hurt. He was staying at a lawyer's house, a nice lawyer guy that helped him out, and he screwed him over. Like, your whole life is going to be put out here. You're going to suffer greatly by having him in your home.
Yeah, I know. I mean, no, I appreciate you, like, filling me in, and I just don't even know what fucking to do, so...
And I get that, and I get it. It's gonna be hard for you. It definitely is. Definitely gonna be a struggle. And I know that you're already in this deep where he's on his way, and you're just like, what do I do? But I'm telling you, you should rather feel bad for a few minutes now and tell him not to come than feel bad when you have charges against you and you're like, I shouldn't have ever did that.
Oh my God. He is like relentless.
He's going to, and this is the beginning, Jeff. I'm telling you, this is the tip of the iceberg for what you're about to experience.
I mean, the only saving grace is he doesn't have my address, so.
And I hope, like, I wish I could just be there, give you a hug, tell you it's gonna be okay, and if you hurt someone's feelings right now, it's better than you having to go to jail. I'm telling you now, I'm trying to save a good guy that's trying to do a good thing for not a good person.
No, I appreciate it. I mean, thank you for talking to me. I just have to figure this out. No.
Yeah. And I hope you do, Jeff. Please take what I'm saying and don't think that I'm just one of Nick's trolls and I'm a hater. I'm honestly just spitting facts here. And it's the same facts that I'd say 800 out of the 821 people in here would agree with. I think that, you are going down a road that I'm trying to save you from what's going to happen. Your home is not going to be your home anymore. And even though it's just a guy, you have no idea what's coming. It is bad. And I would tell you to hit Reddit up and to look up Nick and to just even read a couple pages. Read the charges. Read what he's just done in the past month, this summer. Like, just please, you're a smart man. You need to think smartly, not with your heart, with your head, because your life's about to get turned upside down.
No, I appreciate that. I mean, definitely I thank you for informing me, and I really appreciate it, and I just have to figure out what to do from here, so.
And I hope you do, Jeff. I please do, because I'm just telling you now. Nick, just calm down for a minute, man. Hold your nuts. It's gonna be okay. Listen, he's losing. I can't tell you, every narcissist, he is beat red, punching the back of a seat on the bus. He's losing it right now. But I'm telling you to please, Jeff, man, for your sanity, for your peace, for your home, for you not to end up on false charges, please tell him to turn his narcissistic ass around and that you've come to Jesus and you can't do it. I'm telling you, Jeff, save yourself.
No, I agree. All right, well.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff, for letting me up. Please take what I say seriously and really think here.
No, I will. I appreciate you.
Okay, Jeff, have a good night.
Thanks, you too.